I like how on the map they don't even have triangles like representing. I don't think I've seen a single triangle in this whole game.
Of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their two nations.
Alright, so we got political marriage and stuff.
Doing so, the newfound
Normal stuff.
allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war.
Then who got all the iron? Because it was a salt iron war, right? So they hold all the salt. Somebody else has got to hold all the iron.
But this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia in the flames of war.
Who could have predicted? Encampment has been added to the main menu. What does encampment do? Provisioner is now available. Alright, you can select encampment from the main menu, additional features. Okay. I mean, I guess we go see what that's about. Let's see what the encampment's about, and what a provisioner is. Oh, I get to move around! Look at that. Are you the provisioner? Portly merchant, not for distant Lord Serenoa, how do you do? Humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please have a look. At the provisioner, okay, you can purchase items and accessories. Alright, it's just a merchant with a fancier name. You can now reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them. Right. So, what? Okay, so this is where you can buy HP stuff, poison recovery, and we use the currency at the very top right. I'm just gonna buy, like 2 poison, 2 sleep. I don't know what's going to be important, what's not, but I just feel like that's probably important. I should maybe save up for these rings. HP and strength and stuff like that. That stuff is actually pretty good. Material required to learn rank 1 weapon abilities. Okay, so these are... So iron, we got some. I think I'm going to wait to learn about what weapon abilities we can learn before I do any of that. Okay. And then I could sell stuff. I don't even know. I don't think I want to sell anything I have, because I don't know what's useful and what's not yet. Looks like Roland is like the typical mounted unit that's very strong. Yeah, probably. Very much the, what, Marcus? I think Marcus is like the one from Fire Emblem. I forget if that's 7 or 8. I always mix it up. Between Marcus and Seth, one of them's in Fire Emblem 7, one of them's in 8. And I don't remember which is which until I go back and play them again. But I know those are the 2 that you get from those. But yeah, he was very strong and basically carried half the fight. Alright, I don't think we need to do anything else in the encampment. I think we will get more people here. Oh wait, how do we exit the encampment? Leave encampment. I'm glad there was a thing right at the bottom. I was just like, wait, how do I leave? Alright, so this is main story. I saw a green thing. This is side story. So Whitehome Castle, home of Glenbook's royal family. Preparations begin for a grand ceremony. I'm gonna try and do as many optional stuff as I possibly can. Optional stuff does not always mean optional battles. I remember from the demo that sometimes you would just do optional stuff and it would just be like an extra cutscene and stuff. So this is probably just going to fill out even more of the story, more of the world and things like that. I don't actually expect this to be like a conflict of any sort.
Fool brother run off to.
Franny.
Explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the king's guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do.
Patrat with just a few extra letters. This dude's name is just a Pokemon. And not a good one.
I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family.
I'd say that Franny is not much better of a name either.
No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Ooh, this person.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
Ooh.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Clarice.
I hope so.
But of course, Your Highness.
This map looks familiar. Maybe I shouldn't spoil it. I was like, this something similar to this map definitely was in the demo.
There is General Avlora of Esfrost.
Okay.
Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself.
They do look strong.
Over there is Minister Exham Marshal of the Holy State of Hyzant.
Yes, if I had to try and find a door to exit the encampment, it would be very sad.
He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven.
Never live that down.
Placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs. 'Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them.
Who are you?
Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
It looks ugly.
Just so, my lord. As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's Minister of Salt. A prestigious position, though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife.
I was gonna say, I don't get good vibes.
Thank you, Claris. I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Your Highness,
Ooh.
Lord Thalos and Lady
Ooh.
Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived.
I was about to say, who are these? I do love myself a good silver-haired anime character.
They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
I feel like I should hate the name Gustadolf, but it sounds kind of so much fun that I think I come full circle and disrespect it.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family.
I'm not gonna remember like any of these names or why they're important. But I don't want to just like skip them and then like miss out on something that is like really important or something that I would want to know. We've all come together.
Guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead.
How many like princes and stuff are there in Glenbrook? I feel like we've already met a couple. This is Roland's brother, right? I guess they're both princes.
Preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whiteholm Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
Alright, can't wait for the ceremony to go off without a hitch and nothing to go wrong with it at all. Everyone knows that at the beginning of these types of games, ceremonies always go off without a hitch. Wow, this place looks nice.
Prince Roland, finally you return.
It's your boy, he's here. Ooh, who this?
At ease, Huette.
Oh, this is Huette.
Was well in my absence.
Y'all might hate this as much as me, but I'm pretty sure Huette might have been one of the characters in the demo, which means that I think she's going to end up joining the party at some point.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Indeed, on minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
I couldn't even take her with you.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
You're not wrong. This lance was very strong.
No one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all. Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Huette. Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
I should hope not.
It'll happen again.
So it is true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
An attorney?
How did you...
We get a tournament arc?
Told me.
when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
So Father knew all along.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
He's gonna try.
As you wish.
You done goofed, Roland. I think that's gonna be everything on the side thing there. It is. Okay. Okay, cool. I can zoom out. I can zoom out, which is gonna make it easier to see if there's other like side events. Alright, we're going back to the main story. Having rid of the bandits, Cyrano and his retinue make their way back to Castle Wolfort. Let's go! I feel like it's gonna be a while until we get another, like, actual conflict. Maybe that ceremony that I was alluding to.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
What Eridor do?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Nah, he died. Just imagine.
Lower your voice.
Main character dies in the first chapter of the game.
Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind.
A nice sidestep.
Young lord's bride to be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant.
Gila. Alright, soft G.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master at Arms and Commander of our military forces.
Okay.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
Anna, okay.
If you require anything, just say the word.
Sure
They may
thing.
not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Now
Yeah.
there's a tear to my eye.
He found the bride. She wasn't sent here for this arranged marriage or anything. He found her all on his own.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
I mean, if you lead a military, that's probably... You're probably used to, like, speaking loudly at a group of people.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Oh boy. Alright, we got Anna and Eridor joining our forces. I was not expecting Eridor to join our forces for some reason. He said, like, head of the military. I'm just like, oh, he's probably, like, too important to be, like, with us going off on whatever random adventures that we do. Alright, so Anna can strike enemies from the shadows, take 2 actions at the same turn. Ooh, that seems cool. Eridor can shield allies with superb defensive capabilities and draw the enemy's attacks. Okay. I was like, he looks like he's, like, very, dirty, can take some hits. Cool stuff. I mean, I'll test him out again whenever I get into a battle with them. I feel like it's still going to be a while. I think there's still going to be a lot of talking in story, but it's fine.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are wed.
And what are those?
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
Yep, absolutely. Nothing will go wrong when we do that.
You can thank King Regnant for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations.
Cool.
The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven.
There's so many names, I'm not going to remember any of them.
And our own Lord Simone will serve as Glenbrook's delegate.
Simone, not Simon?
Ceremony. Yes?
Quite so.
Simon with a Y looks aesthetically
It
cool.
will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney!
All right, I forgot about the tourney.
Blood's already rushing. Just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
Wait, I want to do the tourney. Wait, nothing can go wrong with the ceremony. Ceremony has to go off without a hitch, that way we can do the tourney.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear.
Well, they brought up the Dawnspear once before.
Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Interesting.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Yeah. He really doesn't like his own family, does he?
He originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in.
I feel like we can't just approve that.
In my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all.
Are we? I feel like if the king says no, we're like, but we're gonna say yes. It's like one of those. It's just like, I don't know. Feels like we're going against the king that we probably want to have good relationships with. Seems a little weird.
His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
All right.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simone's health.
Ooh, what's wrong with Simone?
Indeed. Sadly, the lord of the house is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Yeah, I would guarantee that that's gonna happen.
Lord Simone.
Okay, but Simone is like,
I suppose age
their Noah's
takes its
dad,
toll
okay.
on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good.
Yo, this tourney better happen. I'm gonna be so sad if it doesn't.
While this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
All right. So we have sort of a plan as to what's gonna happen with the ceremony and then the tourney afterwards. All right. I don't see any optional things. I wonder if we're actually gonna like explore a lot, like how far this map goes. I have no idea.